YouTube, it's Nessa from Nessa Aesthetics, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it is your first time. Totally lost my train of thought. Today is going to be a little bit of a different video. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know what is happening because I posted on there about my little art block and the problems I was having and why I wasn't posting and why I am just slack and all of that jazz. So my Instagram will be down here, probably right here, unless it's on this side. It's gonna be somewhere here, and it'll also be down in the description along with my Facebook, so go follow my things. So today's video, if you read the title, you will know, is a sketchbook tour. Am I filming? Long story short, I was looking through a bunch of my old middle school and freshman year sketchbooks and artwork, and I thought I'd show them with you because some of them are truly terrible and I just thought it'd be fun to go through. Alright, so without further ado, I'm going to start with this monstrosity. This is full, well, not really full, but it's got a lot. I put them in page protectors because a lot of them are mixed media and a lot of them are chalk, and I didn't want them to go everywhere and smear. But this is what we're going through first. On the front of the binder is this. I was working on perspective drawing, so that's why the trees are on the path, and it's done in all charcoal and chalk, so that's why it's all fuzzy. And then on the back is leaves. I was practicing doing depth perception and layering, so the leaves are on top of each other, and I remember when I finished this, I thought this was the coolest drawing that I have ever done. I thought it was like professional quality. It was amazing. I mean, you could tell that the leaves are on top of each other. I was just a freaking genius. So, go me. It's truly amazing. This first one here is Belle. I did a whole series of the Disney princesses. I was never super into the Disney princesses. I mean, I like the movies like every little girl, but I don't know why I decided to draw them all. They have weirdly proportional heads and the shading is not great, but as you can tell, this one is Belle. I don't even know what paper I was using. What did I tear this out of? You can see that I tear, there's little pieces of glue. Where did I tear these pages out of? I have literally no idea. This one is Anna. I'm not sure what's going on with her nose. This is Elsa. I remember not being super happy with this one because I didn't think it looked like her, but I remember the hair was one of my favorite parts about this one. This is Rapunzel. It's supposed to be, I can't view it side, but it's supposed to be viewed sideways. Again, gonna try not to critique it too much. Not much depth or shading. But the little chameleon is kind of cute. Jasmine. Other than the eyes, I think I did a pretty good job on that one. Next is Aurora from Beauty and the Beast. I also don't remember being super happy with this one because I couldn't figure out why she didn't look right. It's because she's not proportional and she has very sharp edges on her face. More perspective, this is all chalk. This is supposed to be a river with some little bulrushes and a bridge and some trees and stuff. On the other side is an eyeball I drew. I really like drawing eyeballs. They've always been very fun to draw, and this one for my age was actually pretty well done, if I do say so myself. Next is Vanellope Von Schweet. I remember this one took forever. Then I still am, really into Doctor Who, so I drew Rose Tyler. I think that's her name. Please don't yell at me if it's not. And the TARDIS, I don't know if you can see because the thing is glaring, but these are her feet, and I drew one to the side and one sticking out like she was walking, and it didn't really go very well. Looks kind of weird. This is My Little Ponies. Oh god. This is the My Little Ponies. I don't know why Applejack doesn't have a neck, and Rarity has a very long neck. I don't know what happened to Pinkie Pie. I think she ate too many cupcakes or something. I also drew I forgot her name, but this is Princess Celestia. I drew them. Thought it was super cool that I did the half night, half daytime. All right, and then I drew SpongeBob. He looks like a cereal box. And then I drew this little comic, which I thought was, I still really like this comic. If you can read it. Then this, I don't remember. I think this is a mixed media piece. I know that's marker, and I know some of this is oil pastels, and I think this is watercolor, and that's marker. Yeah. Here's a tree that I drew. The moon and the tree are in pastels, and the grass is in pastels, and then the background is in chalk. I'm holding it sideways because I'm trying to keep it from glaring, because that's not pleasing to look at. I mean, none of these are super pleasing, but this was an original piece that I did. It's an owl made entirely out of different triangles. Here's a cup of hot chocolate or coffee. This is chalk pastels. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be coffee or hot chocolate. Knowing me, it was probably coffee. Here's a police car that I drew. I drew this for my dad because I thought it was cool. And then a butterfly that I drew. A butterfly on a little leaf. This is all done in colored pencil. And this is chalk. I liked to do the majority of it in colored pencil because I was better at them. And then use chalk to fill out the background because it was faster. Oh, and then here's a piece of cake. Again, just reference drawing. All of this is colored pencil except for this background and this background are in chalk, and then this is colored pencil as well. Looks like, and then another cake, and again, colored pencil, chalk pastel. I think this was a wedding cake that I just found online. This one I remember being super, super happy with when I finished it. I thought it was the coolest drawing that I had done so far. I thought the shading was really cool because I'd never done super in-depth shading before, and I was really trying with this one. I'm not going to lie. I have absolutely no idea why this is in here, what it is. I know that this is colored pencil. I know that. But I can't tell you anything about this or when I drew this. I remember I had it hanging on my wall at one point, but I don't know. Also, why are her eyebrows backwards? Here is more chalk pastels. This is only chalk pastels that I used in this picture. It's supposed to be a little bird's nest on a branch. Avant-garde piece that I did. This is all in oil pastels. It's interesting. This is Joy from Inside Out. I also drew Disgust from Inside Out, and I really liked that one, and I wish that I had kept a copy of it, but I gave it to my grandmother or someone. I gave it to some family member, and they have it hanging in their house. Next is Fall. This is better shading. Look at that. Look at my improvement here. These pumpkins are shaded, and they're all shaded from one directional light. This is another one I did. I think this is chalk. This is colored pencil. No. This is oil pastel. This is chalk. And this tree is in marker. Yes. This is another avant-garde-ish painting. I don't really know what I was going for here. I think I was experimenting with the background. And this is supposed to be like a Tim Burton inspired tree. I can tell you, I remember drawing these boots, and I spent so much time on these. I spent what felt like days, probably was days at that point, drawing these, and I thought it was the most intricate, detailed piece of art that I had ever drawn. This is a Hogwarts emblem. Emblem? Is that the right word? Crest. The Hogwarts crest. I was, and still really am, into Harry Potter big time. So I drew this, and the shading on this isn't bad. Do you see? And it is this eye drawing that I found. Yes, it is copied. I don't know who the original artist is. I am sorry. I'm not taking credit for the original image. Theirs was a lot better. but this is what I drew. The last one in this book is this, and it is Alice in Wonderland, the Cheshire Cat. And it says, "We're all mad here." I did this entirely in pastel. So this is a charcoal sketching book I got for Christmas, my birthday, sometime I got it. I don't know. And this is all charcoal in here unless I tell you otherwise, because I did some stuff in here that wasn't charcoal, I think. I don't know. But I did this tree. I really like drawing trees. I still really like drawing trees. This is an eyeball that I drew when I was in, I think, 6th or 7th grade. I'm just gonna go ahead and guess. It was 6th or 7th grade. Eyeball. Oh, I put a date on this. Okay, so this was 2016, August 12th. So I was 14 when I drew this, and it is supposed to be a bush tree thing shaped like a bird. Can you tell? This is the tail, the wing, and the thing. It's actually pretty cool. Another eyeball that I did later that year. This one has a lot more shading. I honestly really like this eyeball. I was very, very proud of it when I finished it, and I still think it's a really well done eye. Is a girl, and I found this on Pinterest. Again, not the original artist. I don't know. I know I did this in Sharpie. Not sure if this was freshman year or not. I'm going to include it. This I got for my birthday. I did not put a date on things when I drew them. Nope. This is just, this is all colored pencil. I remember I sat down and just drew that girl, and then things just started exploding on the page afterwards. This is a picture of Emma Watson that I drew. There's a lot of things about this that I do not like. This one's a little bit better. Not great, and not something I would take credit for now, but better. And then this one I'm very proud of. This one was from 2016, so again, I was 14 years old. I put a date on it, and I even put my little signature. That is after I established what my signature was going to be. And this I was really happy with. This is one of my first sketchbooks that I had. I have 2 others that I remember drawing freshman year and before. I mean, no, middle school and before. But I threw them away. I don't know why. I regret it. But this I kept. So first thing first, I drew my wiener dog. It is a ceramic weenie dog that I still have. His name is Andy. So next is just a snake I drew. This is a cross I drew with a very atrocious color scheme. More lime green and maroon combo. Yay, I guess I drew these on the same day, I'm assuming. Another tree, because I love trees. This is the Chevy symbol with a million outlines exploding from this. I got this idea from one of my friends. I don't know where she got it from, but she did this with a lot of drawings with like flowers and stuff, I think. This is just, I forgot what the name of these things are, so don't yell at me. This is like another surreal eye. This was supposed to be branches. It was supposed to be underground with the roots and like the dirt, and then that's the grass. And then this is a horse that I was trying to copy from a figure that my sister had. Didn't turn out very well. I drew Olivia the pig. If you haven't read the books, they are classic children's books, and I loved them so. This is Zoe Nightshade. She is from the Percy Jackson series, I believe. And this is Anna again, but this is me being very lazy and not drawing the face. This is Elsa. I drew her backwards, so I didn't have to worry about telling people why I didn't draw the face. This is more perspective drawing, I guess I could call it. More shading, and I think the shading is actually pretty well done. I am not too upset with those. Then I was very into Greek mythology because of Percy Jackson. So I drew one of the Furies. And then here's Percy Jackson, and it looks like he is a chibi, but I didn't even know what chibis were at that point. That's pretty funny. This I posted on Pinterest when I was finished with this fan art. It is Annabeth going into the cave Wisdom's daughter walks alone. Mark of Athena burns through Rome. That was a quote from the book. And it had spiders, and she had her leg broken. She was holding a sword and her crutch. If you read the books, you probably understand exactly what it is. If you haven't, then you think I'm just some weird fangirl. On both accounts, the answer is yes. I drew another owl with just, I think I was trying to copy one of these guys. Another eyeball. Not as good as the other ones. It looks like it was more rushed. Another eyeball. I remember this I drew because my friend wanted to have a drawing contest. Another girl. I think I was trying to draw bodies and I was failing at drawing bodies. This is daughter of Aphrodite, Piper McLean. She was one of my favorite characters in the book series. And that is obviously drawn from what I thought she would look like. Here is a siren from Greek mythology. I think I got this out of a reference from a book. This is Supergirl. I think I found this on Pinterest. Oh, and this, I was working on drawing faces better, so this is off of Pinterest. This is Annabeth, maybe, I guess. Found this on Pinterest too. I thought it looked like my mental picture of her. This is Ariel. I don't know what happened to her hair or why her forehead. She has like a receding hairline. Oh, we're getting into anime territory. Are you ready, kids? Found that on Pinterest. It's kind of cute. Kind of a sassy pose. Anime version of Aphrodite. Another thing I found on Pinterest. Anime memory. I don't know. Okay, I'm not sure. I found this on Pinterest. I don't know if this is someone else's art that they came up with or if it was something from a show that I just haven't seen yet, but I have yet to see this character somewhere. Pokemon style, in a corset. I don't have much to say about this. Another anime character that I don't remember what she's from. More anime. Okay. Harry Potter, I was working on calligraphy and I drew the Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. The calligraphy from Cinder, from the Lunar Chronicles. Random person I found online. Death by Water. Weird drawing. The shading on the tail is pretty cool. Officer Judy Hopps. Also wasn't looking at a reference. Can you tell why? Pikachu. That was pretty cute. I remember I drew this while I was in Leavenworth. Bulbasaur. I really like Bulbasaur. I'm assuming that's Hermione Granger due to the obsession I had. Another one of those weird exploding outline things that I did, except for this is a Deathly Hallows symbol. Oh, fan art from, oh, I dated this one, 2016, August. So I was 14, yes. So this is Cinder / Princess Selene from the Lunar Chronicles. If you haven't read those books, I highly suggest you do. I'm really into the Tim Burton style, so I drew Dora the Explorer in Tim Burton style. Oh, I did Boots too, with like a broken tail and a chunk taken out of his ear. I had way too much fun. Why not just use an entire page for a poorly drawn anime eyeball? So that is all of my middle school artwork and stuff. Hope you enjoyed this video. I have definitely improved. I will probably do a freshman sketchbook tour and a current sketchbook tour soon. I hope you liked this video. I hope maybe it gave you some hope that your art will improve if you practice. I mean, look at those. Some of them are truly terrible. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Stuff just fell out. My hair looks totally weird and I can't figure out how to fix it. And it's dark in here, but it's not dark. Maybe if I move over a little bit. Am I in the dark still? Kind of. Maybe I'll sit over here so you can see the things. sat down to film and then realized I didn't look like a human, so I threw on a little bit of makeup so that I would look like a human. You're welcome.